I didn't do a trade recap yesterday, so let's do a trade recap now. I've blacked out my chart so we can ignore what's going on right now and just focus on yesterday. To give you a rundown on basically what's been happening, I have been so conflicted and just so stressed out looking at the chart because I feel like price action has been really unclear for me on gold. For me personally, and just the experience and the things that I've learned and the way that I take my ICC entries. But I mean, like, everyone's going to be different. So yeah, so there's definitely opportunity, but I did not take that opportunity. I might have messed up, but I still get to learn without putting money on the table. So basically, price was bearish below this level. And those previous 2 days, well, the previous day, so this was yesterday, this was the previous day. This day I was looking for a continuation, going bearish, but then price broke above this high. Once price broke above this high, that kind of invalidated my setup. So I was like, okay, well, we're obviously looking for buys. And then I didn't mark up these levels. Like, I didn't take into consideration, because right now we're on the 1 hour time frame. There's clearly these highs that have been broken and lower highs that have been made, and there was this level of support. So when price sold off back to this level and reacted off of this support level 2 times, indicating that there was really strong buys here and price didn't want to go any lower than this level, that should have been my indication, like, okay, look for buys. Where was that indication level? And then I should have picked up, like, okay, price shot up from this level here. It could have, I guess, shot from here, but I mean, the most recent one is like here where price has broken the high. So I'm just gonna move this so it's easier to understand. So now if we're looking at it again with fresh eyes, we can see price has made this indication and has made a correction. It hasn't come back below this previous low. It's hit the support level twice and reacted off of it, and then I should have taken a continuation back above this level, but I did not do that, because in the morning analysis I was playing it very, very, very conservative, and I was being very, very careful just because I didn't want my psychology to take over and start forcing entries that weren't there. Especially because we have like FOMC and price has just been really choppy. We're currently on reverse. We've been pushing all-time highs. It was just, there's a lot going on in the markets, and maybe I'm just taking it way further than it needs to be, like adding in the fundamental side of things. But I just feel like even the charts have been a little bit hard for me personally to read, so I was playing it very safe. I set alerts on the chart a lot, so I set alerts on where I need to be looking on the chart so that I'm not on the charts all day, because my trade setup might not come up for days, so there's not really any point in me sitting on the chart for like 5 hours straight every single day. That's also what Trades by Sai says, and I learned from him. So basically I put my alert at this level down here, so when I open the charts in the morning, obviously we could see that price is pushed above this level, so I set an alert below this level to see if price went through that support. I set an alert at this low because obviously the original bias was bearish, and obviously price has made bullish indication, but my bias overall was bearish, even though it should have really switched to be bullish, but I was just confused looking at the charts. And then my other alert was set at the very high, and I wanted to wait for a new indication instead of just accepting the indication I had already had. But yeah, I mean, I might have messed up, but I still get to learn the lesson in hindsight, and it's building my confidence day by day. But I posted a full trade recap on my YouTube if you're interested.